Hello, my name is Kevin Pfluger with Mercedes Textiles. I'm the Southwest sales rep. I have 19 years in the fire service, and I currently work part-time at Guadalupe County Fire Rescue. When the new standards came out years ago of needing to acquire 300 GPM for the first two lines, we now had to start looking at 150 GPM per line at a minimum. So the challenge with 1.5-inch hose ended up being we just didn't have a stable line, and it didn't meet the flows that we were needing with NFPA. So we ended up having to go up to an 1.75-inch line. 1.75-inch lines have become really oversized and robust. Some of the products, their dry weight has gotten extremely heavy, and then their charged ID is reaching sometimes up to almost a 2-inch charge diameter. So you're really starting to take in a lot of water weight that you're trying to have to maneuver to the seat of the fire. So when it comes to firefighting, it truly does come down to putting water on what's burning. If you have a line that's not performing well, it doesn't matter how much water you're flowing if you can't put the water where you want it when you need it there. So you need to have a good, stable line that you can direct the water. When the line is whipping and you're not able to control it, you're not being very effective with your water application. So this becomes really important when we look at staffing. When you end up with a 3-man engine on location and you have 2 guys humping that hose to the seat of the fire, and one of them's responsible to be an officer, possibly force the door, be reading the environment and the conditions of what's going on, and he's also humping hose and trying to talk on the radio, the extra added weights these days of 1.75-inch lines, it becomes harder on that individual to hump that hose and get it to the seat of the fire. We also know that fires get to their flashover conditions and fully involved conditions quicker than ever as well. So when we started taking in a line that's less maneuverable, but we know that our fires are burning to a hotter state faster, we're being counterproductive at that point. So LPX Technology itself is a reinforcement to the working end where the nozzle-end firefighter is going to be operating at. Now that we've added the LPX technology, we now have that stability in the line that we're wanting, and it opens back up the characteristics of the lightweight maneuverable line, getting it quicker to the seat of the fire. What we've done with the reinforcements to that working end, it now allows you to have that stability and get the flow that you're wanting out of 1.5-inch line.